Hey guys, today's shout out goes to Toka Bun Bun. Thank you for subscribing and being a subscriber. And if you would like a chance to get a shout out in my next video, make sure you're subscribed and make sure your subscriptions on YouTube are public so I can see you're subscribed. And yeah, let's get into the video. First of all, I don't know if this video will have captions because the person who I pay to make captions on my videos has like not responded, and she hasn't put captions on my video about things that were removed from Woozworld that I posted like 2 weeks ago. She still hasn't done that, and she usually does within like the first day or two. I put captions on my inventory tour video myself, but she hasn't been responding. I don't know if she just like doesn't want to do it anymore or what, but yeah, sorry if there's no captions on this video. Just putting that out. Anyway, today I'm going to be telling you guys about this scammer that has recently been like rising in popularity. Not popularity, but like she's been posted a lot in the Woozworld community for being a scammer. This scammer's name is Nessa, and I've actually wondered, and I'm not sure if she's They Love Nessa. If you don't know who that is, she was this big scammer a few years ago who was also in the V Squad, and I'm not sure if it's her because they have like the same name kind of and a really similar color code. But if it is her, then that's kind of crazy because she did scam me out of $30 worth in Hollister cards like 3 years ago. I was very upset about it, okay? But I'm not completely sure if it's the same person, so I'm not going to include any proof of her scamming on the They Love Nessa account or whatever, just her current account that is known that she uses to scam with. So the first time I ever heard of this scammer, Nessa, I was on Instagram, and it was actually a post by Woozworld Scammer Report saying that she was a scammer, and I didn't really think anything of it, and I could not make a video about her because they didn't provide any proof of it. They just like posted a picture basically saying she was a scammer. And you guys know I try to make my videos around 10 minutes long, and how can I make a video around 10 minutes long if there's like nothing to talk about? There's nothing to show, there's no proof, you know, so I couldn't make a video about it really. So I just kind of brushed it off like, whatever, another scammer, wow, that sucks. And then today I went on to Facebook, and the very first thing I saw was a post about her scamming. And I was like, oh, so this girl is like becoming a big scammer. I searched her name in Woozworld chats, like Woozworld group chats or groups, whatever, to see if I could find any more posts about her being a scammer, and I did. This girl scams using the I'm gonna gift you for beaks method. It's a really common method that a lot of scammers use. They say they will gift you for beaks, they make you go first, and then they just never gift you. This person said, quick report before I go to sleep, I needed tiles, I paid 35,000 beaks for 200 tiles. I just saw her from the scammer list, and that's my bad. I was just so tired I didn't get to check. Her units is still up in case anyone wants to be gifted, don't go there. And they provided proof and screenshots of her scamming them. You can see that she kicked them from the units. And they also provided a screenshot of the units that she uses to scam. Basically what she does is she has this unit that she opens where she says she gifts her beaks, and then she waits for people to go there, and she has them buy off of her shop pods or whatever, and then they tell her what they want, and after they buy, she kicks them. This is really common, like I said, and a lot of scammers do this, so be very, very careful if someone is going to gift you for beaks and they want you to go first. Always make sure that they are trusted, because you do not want to get scammed. Sorry, I got cut off. Also, sorry if you heard or hear background noise. Someone outside is like mowing grass or something. I don't even know what they're doing, but it's loud. Anyway, this next post says, the number of people I tried to warn that Nessa is a scammer is crazy and they just don't care. I went to her unit so many times to PC people, but they just said stuff like, you don't know that, or that's not my problem. Listen, if you are in a unit where someone is gifting for beaks, and you get a private chat from someone saying that the owner, whoever's hosting it, is a scammer, and you still fall for it, you still get scammed, that's your fault. Like, you got warned, and for some reason, you didn't take the time to think about it. Like, you just brushed it off for some reason, even though someone literally warned you that they got scammed by the owner before. I don't know why you wouldn't, like, not give into it. But if you do that, that's honestly your fault. I'm sorry, but why would you even do that? Also, Nessa, this girl is on the Woo's World Chat scammer list. So, if you're going to do a deal with someone and they want you to go first and you're not sure if they're trusted, check on Instagram, check Woo's World groups on Facebook. You could even go to the Woo's World Chat website, which I'm pretty sure is woosworldchat.weebly.com. I'm not sure. I will link it in the description. But basically that website is so freaking useful. Like, you can literally search up someone's username, and if they pop up, then they're on the scammer list, and that means that you should not trust them. But if you do that, be careful, because they don't have every single scammer on Woo's World, you know, they just have the ones that have been reported to them with proof and stuff. So if you use that, still be careful, but it's still really helpful. I just found 2 posts about her in the same chat, and let's go look at them because these are some juicy screenshots. Curvy Munchkin said, "Spread the word. I just got scammed by a woozin named 999 Nessa Dash for 1 million beaks. She changes accounts every other week, so be careful. I've posted a bunch of proof on my Instagram at Curvy Munchkin. I'll also post a couple of pictures here as well." And you can see she provided a screenshot of her being kicked, she provided a screenshot of their chat history talking about gifting, and there's a screenshot of her profile on Woo's World. This part is kind of funny. I'm assuming there were 2 other people in the unit when they were going to do the deal, and Nessa kicked them so that there wasn't any more witnesses, and then she says, "I feel bad for booting them." Like, girl, you know you just booted them so that they wouldn't witness you scam. Like, you just don't want any more witnesses. Anyway, so they were going to do half and half. I'm pretty sure Curvy Munchkin was going to pay 1 million beaks first, and then Nessa was going to gift whatever she wanted. I'm pretty sure it was like, I don't know what it was, but it must have been a lot worth in woos. And then Munchkin was going to pay another 1 million after, so in total, 2 million. But after she paid the first million, she did not get the gift, and she got kicked. Here in this post, she scammed someone out of 560,000 beaks. But this person said, "Not sure if anyone made this post relating to this woozin. This girl is a scammer and scammed 560k. As you can see below, she apologized after scamming but didn't even give back the beaks. But if you do gift for beaks within reasonable rate, PM me please." And then here's a screenshot of Nessa apologizing for scamming, and then she has, oh my. This girl has the audacity to say, "Sorry, not gonna lie, I feel bad," after scamming someone 560,000 beaks. And she didn't even give it back. So, like, why are you apologizing if you're not going to give it back? Sorry, but what? Do not trust this girl. She is a scammer, and do not go to this unit. If you do go to the unit, make sure you're careful and don't buy anything off of her because she will scam, and make sure that you private chat the other people there to warn them so that other people don't get scammed by her. Because it would not be good if, you know, we just like let more people get scammed by her. And I hope a lot of people see this video also, and more awareness gets spread throughout the community because she has been really becoming a big scammer lately, like I said. Again, I'm not sure if this is the same person as They Love Nessa. Like, they do have kind of the same name and a similar color code, but I'm not sure if it's the same person. But if it is, then wow, because there would be a lot more proof of her scamming, because on They Love Nessa, she was a very, very, very well-known scammer. There were so many posts about her. She would scam beaks, real money items, basically anything. She scammed me a few years ago out of $30 worth in Hollister cards by saying she was going to give me 250k and a VIP Zoe, which was really worth a lot back then. And I trusted her, so I went first, because me and her, we were kind of friends, but then she scammed me and I didn't get the beaks or the VIP Zoe. But again, like I said, I don't know if she is the same person, because I thought that she quit. She used to post a lot on Instagram, like, I don't know, like last year, she would post her deals and stuff, but I haven't really seen her since then, so I'm not sure if she came back or what, or I don't know, but so far from what I know, this is a completely different person from her. They're not the same person from what I know, but again, I'm not sure. I don't think there's been any like real confirmation that they're the same person. But if she does end up being the same person, there is so much more proof of her scamming than there is in this video. Like, I couldn't even fit all the proof into one video if I could or tried. Also, I will be leaving all of her known accounts in the description. So far, this is the only one, but if any more come out, I will put it in the description so that you guys can be aware. If you know if they are the same person, please let me know below in the comments, and I will pin it. Like I said earlier, I will link the Woo's World Chat website in the description so that if you need to use it, you can just come to this video and click on the description. It's very useful if you're going to do a deal with someone and they want you to go first. All you have to do is just search up their name, and if it comes up, then they're on the scammer list. But like I said, be careful because they don't have every single scammer on Woo's World, only the ones that have been reported to them. So if you search someone up and they don't come up, and you go first and they scam, you should probably report it to Woo's World Chat on Facebook so that they can update the list and put that scammer on the list so more people don't get scammed by them. Also, I've been thinking of doing this thing where I talk about multiple scammers in a video because, like I said, I try to make my videos around 10 minutes long, and sometimes I'll find a scammer and there's not enough proof or the story isn't long enough for me to make an entire video about it, so I thought it would be cool if I could just talk about multiple in one video, because I do want you guys to be aware of scammers on Woo's World so that you guys don't get scammed. And I think that would be a really good idea, so also let me know what you think about that in the comments. That's all I have for today. Again, if you would like a chance to get a shout out in my next video, make sure you're subscribed, and make sure your subscriptions on YouTube are public so I can see you're subscribed. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, I love you guys so much, and goodbye.